Hello, 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 my friend. Welcome to the brand new Rise and Align with Danie. So, if you have been watching these videos, if you're like, wait, I thought this was Magic Monday, yes, this is Magic Monday, and it is also brand new. This is Rise and Align. If you are new here, welcome. We are so glad that you found us. Every single week, we have a new opportunity to reset for the week ahead and or the week in which it is. So, a couple of things that I want to start off with and just tell you what we're going to do here, or what you're going to watch, what you're going to listen to in this particular video. These are um, an opportunity for us to take a moment to reset our mind, our body, and tune into our soul. And so we want to make sure that all three levels of us, all areas of us, are attuned and aligned for what it is we desire. And we do that every single week. And so with the new Rise and Align, it will now be on Wednesdays. And so these videos will pop up every single Wednesday. The goal is to have them at 8:23 a.m. It's the time that I usually do my formerly called Cosmic Alignment support calls with the Sacred CEO community. And I've decided to switch things up a bit for my own schedule, for my own self. Mondays is when the forecast comes out. And so it's usually a lot coming out on one day, right? The forecast is coming out plus these videos I was doing live, and it was just too much and overwhelming for me. So I decided to switch things up, make it a lot easier for myself. And by doing so, I am now going to record these and post them so that they're live on Wednesdays at 8:23, so that you can do them hopefully in the early beginnings of your day. If not, anytime during the day or anytime during the week. If Wednesday doesn't work for you, do it Thursday. If it's Friday, if it's Tuesday, if it's Saturday, if it's Sunday, my friend, whenever you feel called to listen to this, this is the exact time that you are to listen to this. Everything is always in synchronicity. Everything, you are always being guided. So if you came across this video and you're like, I've never heard of this, I don't know who this girl is, you were guided here, my friend. If you've been here with me on this journey for a while, I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed that you are here and that you keep following along on this journey as things evolve and as things change. Some of you were key in helping me shift the name to Rise and Align. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. So, what do we do here? First off, as I mentioned, it is a reset for the mind, the body, and the soul. So we always receive a divine message. So I am an Akashic Records practitioner. I do work with the frequency of the Akashic Records. And so I usually pull an oracle card from one of the decks that I have, whatever I'm called to pull from, and we receive a divine message. And so I'll go into what our divine message is for today in just a bit. And then we will have an opportunity to fill into that theme and to release anything, whether it is around that theme of what is coming forward from the guardians of the Akash, or it might be, and I should say, it might be something that you have been going through this week or last week or a day or yesterday or this morning or this whatever, that you're like, I just need to release this. I just need to let this go. I'm done with this. And so I can use this as an opportunity to do that too. So, whether you follow our theme or not, my friend, this is your breath work. You get to do this, is your reset for whatever it is that you want to do. So, follow what is you're being called to do. And then finally, we will wrap this up with a alignment into whatever it is that we want to align with for our next few days, whether that is this next week, the next couple of days, wherever you're at in the week when you decide to listen to this. I wanted to make these more stand-alone, where you can come back and listen at any time when you're feeling called to hear or be guided to listen to a particular message. So, with all of that being said, let's dive into the message for this week. We kick off this week with two messages. And so I was called to pull a card from this oracle deck. It's Warriors Oracle, Rise of the Soul Tribe of Sacred Guardians and Inspired Visionaries by Alana Fairchild. It's a really, really beautiful deck. It's actually a deck that my love got. And I've just kind of taken over it because I love it. So I don't pull cards from this one very often, but I was really guided to pull it for this week. So let's go ahead and let me show you the two cards because we got two, and I was very surprised that we got two. But when I pulled them, these cards are really thick, and so I thought it was just one card, but then I realized that it was actually two. And so the card that was on the top, I'll bring it forward for you here, was this one. And it is Blessing of Kumu. No good thing shall be withheld. No good thing shall be withheld. And then the second one was Kinti, Sweet Paradox of Empowering Grace. Sweet Paradox of Empowering Grace. Now, I was pulling these cards in our timer, where our timer was going off for you. And I want to read to you the first one, which was Blessings of Kumu. And it's interesting because I always feel like these messages, and I don't have my glasses on, so bear with me, my friend. It always interests me that I'm usually there's something that is coming through prior to me asking specifically, like, what does the community need to hear today? And I say this every single time I pull any cards for the community. I'm always asking, what does the community of the Cosmic Mystic need to hear? Like, what you hear watching this video, those who are subscribed to the channel, those that are being called in because this is your place. What do you need to hear right now? And it's usually right now. I don't say, what do you just need to hear? It's right now, today. What do you need to hear? And so as this card came up, I had gotten some insights from a friend of mine that I was doing this call with. And it's called her vision mapping with Jennifer Hart. She's a good friend of mine. And we were talking about just different ideas and different things that were coming up. And she's like, Danie, you know what? It sounds like you work with women entrepreneurs who are helping or have a desire to help women in life, in business, succeed. And I was like, you know what? I had never really thought of that. I hadn't seen that connection, right? And it is women who want to help women, other women, right? And so as I received this card today, it really, when I started to read this, I'm going to read it to you what it says. I was like, ah, very interesting how there's a little bit of a connection. I'll tell you what connection I heard. So the universe wants to express its creativity, healing, and brilliance through you. It does not want to be limited in repeating what has already been. Newness needs to burst through you into startling expressions of abundant life. You are guided into unknown territory, guided to go beyond that which you have known yourself and your world to be, so that something original and necessary can be brought to life. The universe knows all that you are in need of, so that you can best attain your destiny. All shall be provided for you. Expand your faith to allow for the greater workings of Great Spirit. Now, with the rise of AI, I hear it everywhere. I was at an event this past week, and there were so many people working in AI. I get emails all the time of, do you want to beta test this program on AI, right? I use AI. I'm very interested in it. And one of the things that I can always see is AI. When I'm reading somebody's email, when I'm reading somebody's social media post, I can, or sales page, I can hear AI. And it's not that AI isn't great, because as I said, I use it myself. But I think sometimes we rely on it so much that we take us out of it. And things are starting to sound the same. And that's one of the ways that we can identify, right, AI is because everything just sounds the same. And it's part of our world, yes. And I think it also can guide us and support us in many ways. Yet we are original. We have original ideas and original insights. I was at an event this week actually, and there were different space holders, people who hold space in different ways, whether that's in circles or programs, events. And what I realized is that each one of us has a unique approach to space holding. And not that either of them, any number of them are right, any number of them are the best way. They are, however, unique. My way of holding space is unique. Your way of holding space for your people is unique. And that, to me, is what this is wanting to express to us, is that we have a uniqueness. And I think sometimes we see other people doing what we do, or we see them excelling, and it's like, oh, they've already done it. Yet there is a unique spin that you have on something. There is a unique perspective that you have on something. There's creativity inside of you that wants to be expressed the way your unique flair wants to come out. And my friend, allow it. Allow it to come out in whatever way is meant for you, right? One of the things that we did in this workshop that I was in was really pulling out some things that people don't know about us. And as I started to do that, I started to think about me as a person, right? As the things that I do and the little quirks that I have that I don't always share with people. I don't always express. And I told the girl who's running the event, I said, you know what? It's really interesting. One of my biggest insights was that I believe that I show up authentically, right? I believe that I am showing up authentically in how I am here on video, on the podcast, in the forecast, in my posts, in my events, in my coaching and healing sessions with people. I believe that I am showing up as my best self, but yet, I'm sorry, my authentic self, well, my best self too. And yet, as I was going through this process with her, I realized that I'm not showing up as authentic as I actually could be. There's a part of me that holds a piece of me back or doesn't show all aspects of me. And one of the things I do pride myself on, and I love to hear it, is when I meet people in person and they're like, oh my God, you're the same. Like, you're the same as you are on the podcast, you're same as you're on video. And here with me in person, you're the same. And I pride myself in that. Like, I don't want to be anything that I'm not. The new reality that came to me, the new perspective that came to me was I am being me. Like, I can't not be me. However, I might not be showing all the aspects that I could be showing. So I want to invite you, my friend. Is there a place, is there a piece of you that is not showing up fully? And I would ask yourself, why? If there's something that you do, like, I don't know if you know this about me, I am vegan. I've been vegan for probably 9 years, 9 years, maybe 9 years. And I go, so I'm mostly vegan. There are times where I will eat like cheese. And so, and it doesn't feel good in my body. So I don't really like to eat it very often, but I've cut out like eggs and, dairy and meat. Haven't had meat in 9 years for definitely for sure. But I have had like, some dairy. So I do say vegetarian, but I am mostly vegan. Um, and I don't share that, right? But there are the way that I look at things and the things that I do, which is sometimes it's hard to find things to eat at restaurants because everything has dairy, right? Everything has things that are not really conducive to a vegan diet. My love and I, like, if we want to go eat out here in the city that we live in a much smaller city than where we came from. And so our options, we're like, oh, we got three places to choose from, right? And even that, it's really not really three. If it was truly vegan, we probably have like one place to choose from. So it's, that is, there's a way in which I approach things that I have to make a lot of food from home. Um, and when we do go out and go up to Austin to eat, it's a little bit of an adventure. We have our favorite spots up there. And so I don't share that part of me, right? I don't share that part of me too often. I don't definitely don't share it in my socials and the things that I do because it's just who I am. And I had never really thought to share that. I haven't really talked too much about certain things. And I'm like, wow, so how can you, my friend, me just sharing that little thing about me being vegan, you might be like, oh, wow, I didn't know she was vegan. Or you might be, oh, I understand that battle because I am vegan vegetarian too, right? You might have like, oh, I want to share some thoughts with you on that, or I have a perspective about that, right? That's going to allow you to get to know me even better, right? Because you have a certain perspective on certain things. My friend, share them. Share that with people. I'm telling myself as much as I'm telling you. Is a message I needed to hear just as much as probably you. The second part of this is the Kinti, the sweet paradox of empowering grace. Let me read this one to you because I think this is also um, really beautiful too. When the mind says no, but the heart leaps with joy, we are ripe for a transmission of empowering grace. The sweet paradox is that the more impossible the situation appears to be, the more we are supported through grace and our divine success manifests swift and complete. Let the faith of the heart overcome doubt. Allow your mind to be filled with wonder at the unlimited power of the divine, and you shall bear witness to sacred manifestation. Have you ever had that where your mind is like afraid, is in doubt, is in fear, but your heart is like, this is what I want. This is what I want to do, but I am so scared of X, or I'm doubt that this could be possible for me. I want to invite you to empowering grace. So, grace is giving yourself that, wow, that breath of it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to go like execute, right? All the ways that you would like it to execute, and to like recognize that maybe there are things you still need to learn. Maybe there were other outstanding circumstances. I think sometimes when, we get frustrated because something isn't working out the way we want it to work out, we automatically want to be like, oh, it's because I'm not good enough, or it's because this didn't happen, or we become victim, right? Where we start blaming all the other people. Well, it's because this person did this, and this person did this, and this person didn't do this, and that happened over there. And sometimes it's that, my friend, there's a lot going on in your life. There's been a lot of transitions in your life. There have been things that have happened that are under the surface that you're trying so hard to hold down and push down, that are blocking you from being able to see clearly, to be able to execute on the things that you want to do. My friend, I'm always going to make this practical for you. One of the things that has come up for me is I am a very strategic and practical person. I speak practically. I am a spiritual woo-woo person. I am witchy. I practice ritual. I practice pagan and Wiccan ideas. Like, my friend, I am witchy. Let me just tell you. However, I'm going to bring those practices to you. I'm going to bring that knowledge to you in a very practical, logical, grounded way. That is my voice. That is who I am. And so that is how I'm going to deliver it to you. So when I see this empowering grace idea, I want you to know that sometimes the things that you're doing that are not going the way you think they should be going, you've got to look at what's going on around you. There could be things that are getting in your way that you're discounting. Give yourself grace, and not grace from a place of, okay, well, I'm just going to give myself grace, but I'm going to say, I'm going to give myself grace for maybe not executing something, right? Maybe I'll give you an example for me. Something that I wanted to promote was my new moon circle last month. Didn't do it. Gave myself grace in the fact that there was a lot of things going on. There was a lot of confusion that I was having within myself, which is why I wasn't talking about it, why I didn't share it as much as I wanted to. And I'm also going to look at that and be like, okay, I didn't share it. I didn't do it because there was confusion. I can recognize that there was confusion. I'm very aware. I'm very conscious that there was confusion. So I wasn't going to execute. And I'm also going to say, okay, how can I clear that confusion? So I am not just saying like, okay, Danie, I'm going to give you grace for that, but I'm also going to put myself on alert that there's a pattern. There's something you didn't do. This is a pattern. So I'm going to give myself grace for not executing. And I'm also going to say, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do differently? What needs to shift? What needs to change so that you can have clarity instead of confusion? So, my friend, I hope one or either or both of these messages resonated with you today on your journey. We're going to move into our breath work, and this is going to be about 20 minutes. We are going to take a few moments to ground in our energy. Then we are going to move into one round of breathing in through our mouth, out through the mouth, nice and easy, making sure that as you are breathing, that you are letting go, making space within the body. So we fed the mind. We're going to now release, make space within the body so that you can really align with what it is that you desire. So if you want to release something around any of our two cards today, whether that is sharing your authenticity, sharing your unique self, allowing your creative, unique perspective to come through, or whether it's giving yourself some empowering grace, whatever that might be. Or maybe there is just something in your world right now that you're like, I'm ready to release this, I'm ready to let go of this. Then you can use your breath work for that too. So go ahead and take a nice deep breath in, close your eyes, and center yourself to the here, to the now, bringing all aspects of you right here, right now. And as you take another nice deep breath in, calling in your multidimensional self, your emotional body, your physical body, your inner child, your ego, allowing them to be here, to be now. And as you take your next deep breath in, I want you to allow your grounding cord to drop down into Mother Earth. And feel that connection to Gaia. That nurturing, supporting, loving energy. And taking a nice deep breath in. I want you to pull an energy, a frequency, a feeling up through your grounding cord, knowing that we have tiger's eye and moonstone and citrine, crystalline energies coming through, swirling around you, through your aura, through your central column, your chakras, and just allowing whatever frequency, feeling, emotion that you want to call into your time right now, to this moment, to hear, that you get to carry with you. Feeling that flowing all the way up through to the top of your head, through your entire body. Opening up your crown and connecting into the divine. Opening your channel to receive, to co-create with God our Father, the great I am, the divine source creation universe. We call upon God our Father, the great I am, the divine source creation universe, and we ask for your guidance, your support, your love, your protection, and your energy as we move through the releasing of whatever is stopping, blocking us from what it is that we desire, from our soul's growth and the things that we desire to manifest. We call upon our guides, our guardians, our angels, our spirit team, those that we work with. We ask for your guidance, your support, your protection, giving us the signs, the symbols, the thoughts, the ideas, the actions to take to manifest what it is that we desire. We call upon the four directions, the four elements, the four guardians at the watchtowers, and the four archangels, Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, and Oriel. And we ask for you to stand in the four corners, east, west, south, and north, in front, beside, and behind us. We ask for your guidance, your protection, your thoughts, your insights, your beliefs, your faith, as we move through in expressing our unique perspectives, our unique stories, our authentic self. We ask for your support and guidance and empowering grace. And we ask for this or greater. And so it is. Taking a nice deep breath in and letting it go. Doing that once again and letting it go. And one more time. All right, my friend, moving into our breath work, breathing in through our nose, in through our mouth, out through our mouth, deep breaths in through the belly. Let's go. Finding your own rhythm. Deep into the belly, 360 degrees. What have you been holding on to that is blocking you from showing up fully and completely as you? Where are you holding back from giving yourself grace? Use the breath and clear it out. Release it from the body. Make space. Thirty more seconds, my friend. Almost there. Keep going. Beautiful, my friend. Take a nice deep breath in. Holding it at the top. Letting it go. Once again, deep inhale. Holding it at the top and letting it go. And on this next one, big deep breath in, holding it at the top for as long as you feel called to. And connecting in with your higher self, your best self, your greatest self. What do they want you to know right now? See it, feel it, know it, allow it, hear it. And when you are ready to release that breath, let it go. Let it all go. And feel that message from your highest, best, greatest self begin to awaken the parts of you that feel connected to this message. You've cleared out, you made space. What is now available to you? Shift your breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, slowing it down, feeling it more. Connecting with your heart. Where can you give yourself grace? There's some light language wanting to come in. No need to worry what I'm saying. Just allow your soul to receive it. Nishkome sete ke hake mokabakate te ko hoshka sete. Minone ke akosh sete te meke. Ushka se sete meke minoka. Ushka me. And taking a nice deep breath in and letting it all go. Once again, and letting it all go. And on this next one, biggest breath you've taken so far today. And letting it all go fully and completely, and holding it out and filling in to the stillness of right now, right here. And when you're ready to take that next breath in, breathe in gratitude. What are you grateful for? Giving grace to yourself, giving gratitude to yourself for taking this time right here, right now for you, for tuning in with your highest frequency, for making space in your body and aligning with your soul. Gratitude for the opportunities that are making their way to you now. Gratitude for all the things that are around you, the physical things, the people, the feelings, the love, the joy that's all around you, the clarity, the knowledge. Taking a nice deep breath in. Just placing your hand on your heart and giving yourself so much love, so much grace. And as we come to an end of our time today, my friend, I invite you to hold on to this feeling that you have right now. This is you. This is yours always. You can always come back to this place right here. As you take another nice deep breath in together, setting an intention for your day, for this moment, for the next parts, or whatever it is you're entering. My friend, it has been my honor and pleasure to be here with you today to guide you through this reset. If you feel like there is somebody in your network, in your community that could benefit from this breath work, from the messages of today, feel free to share it with them. Please, please, please. If you have not already and you want more of this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. There's a whole playlist of ones we have done in the past, and there are ones to come into the future. Make sure to subscribe and comment. That is also something that helps us get more noticed and recognized here on YouTube. So please, 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 if you can comment and let me know what your intention is, or even a takeaway from today, I'd be so blessed and honored. Until next time, my friend, remember to keep shining your unique light.